All right, we got why fast food has become so expensive.
That even fast food, the one thing that's supposed to always be affordable, is now unaffordable. The average order for fast food is now roughly $18.
Bro, what fucking restaurant is this? The patties are what is this? A McCrispy? So this is McDonald's. This is McDonald's menu. Like the fact that they have like look at this patty size on this shit, dude. It's so thin. The pickle is the same damn size as the patty, but look at this patty. It's so much thicker. You know, how many pickles can you fit on it right here? Like freaking like 4 or 5 or 6 pickles to make up one of these patties. The quarter pounder with cheese. And what are these two little crosses like right there? Like what the heck? Hey, look at how thick this like McCrispy is, or a deluxe McCrispy. Like Jesus, oh my God,
I think
is this like? And I see like price wise, like this is like $19, 18, 18, 18, 19 and 18 and change, 18, 16.50, 17. Like Jesus, what are these? Like California or New York prices? Holy shit, dude.
you're up 4.1% since last year. I mean, just 3 filet-o-fishes will run you 17
Little fishes.
bucks at Mackey's.
$17 for 3 filet-o-fishes at McDonald's? Are you kidding me?
And it's not just fast
Damn.
food. Even coffee chains like Starbucks are now at a point where you'll go in and end up paying $7 for a single cup of takeaway coffee.
Damn.
And these costs aren't
Bro, I don't drink coffee. Fuck that shit. Oh my God, I am so happy I never like grew up like wanting to drink coffee. Like, oh, it's so nice because at my job, people bitch moan complain about people stealing creamer that they bought and they stuck in the fridge and shit. It's like, ugh, coffee drinker problems.
slowing down. That's why recently people are starting to come out saying they can't even afford to take their kids to McDonald's anymore as the prices are becoming too insane.
Well, if you're taking your kids to McDonald's, like that's fine or whatever. Like I used to, like when I was a kid, I used to eat like little Happy Meals and play with the toys and shit. Like, but I never really paid attention to the prices when I was like a little kid. How much are the Happy Meal prices? Like, has the inflation hit the Happy Meals too? Like, how much is a Happy Meal?
Which marks a huge shift in America. You see, fast food is famous for being recession-proof. When people have
Really?
less money and can't afford organic, healthy
Who said McDonald's was recession proof? I have never heard McDonald's be called recession proof. Like, oh, if everything's in recession, then you can always enjoy fast food from McDonald's. You know what's fucking really recession proof? Cooking your own food. How about that one?
food, fast food companies make billions off of this. The best years for all these fast food chains is in years of economic turmoil. When standard of living, inflation, and misery becomes normal, this then prompts a desperate influx of customers to fast food chains as a last resort. But now even fast food is becoming
Americans are choking on surging fast food prices. I can't justify the expense, one customer says. And it is an expense. You better, bro, if you don't like the fast food, the increasing fast food prices, your ass better learn how to cook. Like, god dang, dude.
unaffordable for most across America. According to the Consumer Price Index, fast food from 2019 to 2023 was up nearly 28%, more than almost any other
Limited service meals and snacks, full service meals and snacks, all items. Everything is just up. Everything.
category measured in this time period, which is why it's been reported that less and less people are going to fast food restaurants. And the same can be said for almost every chain across America, as these chains are squeezing every last dime out of America.
Well, so he said like all chains. So is that include like restaurants where like you sit down and eat too? I mean, probably. I would probably say if you don't go to fast foods a lot, you're probably just as likely to not go to like sit down restaurants. But like if I were to go out and eat, my first thought wouldn't be to go fast food. It would be like I would go to like a sit down restaurant very sparingly, and I probably eat fast food even less. Like I don't know. I don't do it like that much.
American communities, while at the same time facing huge drops in consumers. Just recently, 99-cent stores across America have been closing, hundreds and hundreds of dollar stores leaving communities, and chains like even Starbucks began closing stores across the country.
Oh damn! The year of the dynasty of the expensive coffee is falling. It is being destroyed. People are sick and tired of your fucking $14 grande mocha cappuccino, chocolate, fucking whipped cream, icing, syrup, and all this other bullshit on top of it.
Funny enough, all of these companies have still been able to maintain their revenue. How?
Oh shit, how? How they maintain the green if everyone is just spending less?
What's going on here? And why are fast food chains raising their prices so dramatically? And even more importantly, how are they losing customers and still keeping the same revenue up?
Well, they're firing everybody and they're hiring Flippy. If you don't know, Flippy is a fucking robot arm that flips. It's just a robot arm with a spatula that just flips burgers instead of a person. Flippy doesn't complain. Flippy is never late. Flippy never shows up high. Flippy doesn't join a union. Flippy just does his job. He flips.
Trust me when I say that this matters a lot for you watching this right now, as this is an omen for the future of the American economy.
Yes.
And so of course, there's a bunch to unpack here. Now
Yeah.
on the surface, fast food is more expensive for a few reasons. The cost of packaging and buying up the raw ingredients needed is naturally increasing with inflation and the food market as a whole.
Oh,
However,
shit.
of course, these crazy fast food prices isn't happening across the entire world. It's more of an America-centric thing. And one of the
So what's so fucking fucked up about America then? I gotta hear this.
main causes for this is rising minimum wages, as recently it was announced in California alone that all fast food workers would earn a minimum of $20.
Damn.
And this is
Oh, this is California though. This is like California. Isn't like California like essentially its own country economically speaking? Like so much money goes through in and out of California. It's essentially its own country.
starting to become the norm for many major cities within the US.
Bro, I was there like a couple years ago. Well, I wasn't in California, but I was on the internet when everyone was bitch moan complaining about $15 an hour. Now California is slicing through the shrubbery of the jungle and saying we need $20 an hour.
And this is
That's
absolute
crazy.
necessity, as the labor market is starting to turn their back against fast food establishments and chains. So the only way these chains can bring back workers is by incentivizing them financially. Which is why CNBC noted that the labor supply for these chains is still below 2019 levels.
Damn.
Or put more simply, there's more job openings and less applicants. Okay, so rising labor
Uh-oh.
costs and industry costs
So there's more job openings and less applicants. Bro, people don't want to fucking work at fast food joints. And I would imagine companies see this and they're like, oh shit, we got to sell food because that's our business. Well, here comes AI. Here comes the robots to save the day for these companies.
is the reason for why fast food and all the other chains are becoming more expensive, right? Well, not entirely. You see, there's a lot more beneath the surface we need to unpack here.
Oh shit.
And out recently, companies like Wendy's and McDonald's have been pouring millions upon millions into their apps, and more specifically making you spend on their apps to get points, creating this chain
Oh, yeah.
feedback loop, ensuring
Bro, I got this one buddy who has like every goddamn app on his phone. And he's like, oh, I got a coupon. Oh, I got another coupon. Oh, there's some more points. And then like 10 meals later, it's like, oh, I got a free meal, guys. Oh my God. It's so funny. Like he even made me get it like one of these apps, dude.
you always come back for your free occasional rewards and discounts. Going so far as to use these apps to monitor your habits, where you live, your lifestyle, to always constantly addict you into consuming the slop that they're shoving down your throats, that they're addicting you to.
Yeah, but nobody's forcing you to use these apps. Nobody's forcing you to eat at McDonald's. I mean, take some responsibility, for Christ's sakes, guys.
And by understanding this, you start to realize how dependent all of America is on chains as a whole, because the more dependent you are on these chains as
What the fuck is this? Abomination of a sandwich. Is this the McGangbang? Or of like beef? Is this a fish fillet? Beef, fish fillet, beef, fish fillet? What the hell is this?
products, the easier it is for them to raise their prices, as you have no other option, which is really concerning for anyone who lives in or has been to America. I mean, just recently I was in northern Florida and Georgia, and there's literally nothing in most of these small towns in southern America, apart from highway strips, malls, and ominous signs to chain stores glowing everywhere. You can't even walk across the street to shops or local community areas. You have to drive no matter what, even if it's just across the road, because the entire landscape is designed to be anti-human. In most of America,
dang, that's a really good insight. The entire community is just designed to be anti-human. I never really thought about it like that. God dang. There's like, you got to be able to drive here. You got to be able to drive there. I need to be able to drive my car. It's like, nobody is really willing to walk, even though there's like a, you know, there's a sidewalk right here. And there's like a sidewalk right here. I mean, there's a sidewalk right here. It's like, honestly, like if you want to like walk, you're probably like shooting yourself in the foot. You'd probably be smarter to like bike at minimum. But like, I seldom see, like, look at the sidewalks right now. Like, what is this? There's like one person right here, and then the sidewalks themselves are just barren. Nobody is walking. Everybody is driving their cars everywhere. All cars. Gotta have a car. No walking. If you're walking, you're a loser.
There are no local food shops, there is no walkability, there is no affordable healthy food, just mega chains in most rural areas and low-income neighborhoods. I mean, most towns in America consist of usually just two types of chains, fast food stores and dollar stores. But the question is, why is this the case and how did it get there? It wasn't always like this.
That's a good question.
Well, in much of America, people are situated in food deserts, where
oh, the food desert word. Yeah, that's what I learned recently, like in the last year or so.
there's hardly any local organic options as it's too expensive for most people to enjoy, due to the economic state of the country. So instead, companies like Dollar General and 99-cent stores have swooped in using all of their financial power to outprice any local regular food options and instead replace local businesses and grocery shops with these giant chains. It's why so much of America feels like...
Yeah, Dollar General is like the foundation of America. Whether you want to believe it or not, it is. Because it's like, oh, if there's no farms nearby, you guys need food? Come to Dollar General.
Clone towns, the same small town of chains, highways, and strip malls.
And it's probably like the moment you see like a Dollar General pop up, like other businesses, that's the signal for like other businesses to be like, oh, there's a Dollar General there. Start monopolizing right there. Put a McDonald's, put a Burger King, put a this there, put a that there, put a Walmart, a Publix, this and that. And it's like, yeah, that's what it seems like to me.
On repeat for hundreds of miles, and it's so accepted because at first the chains are seen as cheap, but as more and more people are realizing recently, this is just an illusion to make you dependent on the chains in the long run.
Yeah.
Because instead of giving communities normal nice grocery...
Whenever you're like searching to like buy a new house or whatever, one of the things that you look for is how close are you to like all the other stores and shit. It's not, oh, is there like a local farm nearby where I can buy my produce and like animals and meat? It's, oh, how close am I to like the city? How far away do I have to drive? How much of an inconvenience will it be for me to go to like the local Walmart or Publix or whatever?
Stores. They create dollar stores, and most of these dollar stores aren't even actual dollar stores anymore. Especially for what you get in these sorts of places, you're getting very little substance back, as it's usually never actually cheaper in the long run. But by doing this, these chain stores have created a billion-dollar industry. Dollar stores, for example, like 99-cent stores, have been...
Dang. Well, I've never even seen the store. 99-cent only store?
Able to exist well within the American economy by replacing grocery stores for low-income workers in bad neighborhoods or people in rural areas, as these were some of the only places that everybody in America could afford, no matter what. And it worked because these stores made the American economy accessible to everybody, even the lowest income consumers, by supposedly offering hope to bad neighborhoods.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make money and drive business, who do you appeal to? Well, you appeal to the lowest common denominator, the thing that anybody can essentially just walk in. If you got like $5, you're walking out with $5, and you got like your meals for the day if you go to like a Dollar General, dude.
neighborhoods and rural areas, equalizing opportunity and in turn providing jobs for those people. And it works so well for so long that there's actually more dollar stores in America than Walmart, Starbucks, and McDonald's is combined.
Holy shit, dude. I didn't realize there were that many. God dang. $34,000 stores. And that's probably like Dollar General and Dollar Tree.
But now even dollar stores are raising prices.
Oh,
but
shit.
not really in the same way as other chain stores like McDonald's. It works like this. For $1, you're starting to get less and less to the point that you end up spending more for less, and just like with rising fast food prices, people are now going to these chains even less. Which is why Family Dollar has closed 1,000 stores and now
Oh, Family Dollar. I forgot about Family Dollar. Will close 1,000 stores. Oh my god, because inflation and shit, like
and cent stores have closed 371 stores, and it seems like this is a continuing trend, and yet weirdly, the two biggest dollar store companies, Dollar General and Dollar Tree, have been making billions in profits. Something weird's going on. Why are they
that is fucking weird.
closing and yet still making a profit? Is it really just prices going up? But even if you don't go to dollar stores often, this is still a sign of the times, because prices continue soaring for almost everything. And now, if they shop at the dollar store or not, most Americans think they need to save over $1.4 million for retirement. $1.4 million.
Wait, here's how much Americans say they need to retire, and it's 53% higher than 4 years ago.
That number is up over 50% from just 4
Damn.
years ago. It means our money's gonna have to work overtime, right? Well, luckily, thousands of people are already benefiting from an exciting new asset with Masterworks, the art investing platform that sold over $54 million worth of art and distributed the proceeds to their savvy investors. Here you can see every return that Masterworks has made to date.
Oh, wow.
Now, those Masterworks investors didn't need to know anything about art. In fact, over 900,000 members have signed on so far, and I've seen shares for some artwork sell out in minutes.
Oh,
but my
shit.
subscribers are being invited to access the artworks available on their platform right now by scanning the QR code on screen or going to masterworks.art/moon. And as with
I might
any
go do that.
investment, past performance is not indicative of future returns.
But there it is. There's the thing. But it's like, yeah,
Investing involves
I'm like over
risk.
it.
And by understanding this sentiment, you start to connect the dots to a pattern that is infecting all of America. Chain stores are making everyone dependent on them, then raising the prices to suck what little is left out of American communities, giving
Damn.
a terrible service and a terrible product for a premium price. And once these small communities are reliant on overpriced garbage that poison the community's health and wallet, it makes people across America sicker and poorer, which is destroying America from within quicker than you would initially realize. Take Branson, for example. It's a small town in Missouri, known for its beautiful nature, fishing, and hiking. It's completely surrounded by natural beauty, including lakes, woods, and wildlife. It was the kind of place where everyone knew each other, and local businesses from family-owned diners to independent bookstores formed the backbone.
Like, he's like going, like, I don't know where he's going to go with this, but like, I will say this, like, there are so few mom and pop shops just near me anymore. Everything is a chain. There are seldom any mom and pop shops near me, you know, in terms of like restaurants or food or anything like that. It's like they simply just don't exist anymore.
Bone of the community. However, during the 80s and 90s, Branson suddenly went a dramatic transformation at the very same time as the dollar store rise. You see, the town became a tourist attraction after it was featured on a television show called 60 Minutes as the live music capital of the universe.
A wonderful nowhere. A cafe, a five and dime. 3,000 and something souls in a town in the Ozarks that's a mere blip on the two-lane strip of blacktop of Route 76. And it gets 4 million visitors a year.
Dang.
And this coverage sparked an entertainment boom, with new theaters and venues springing up rapidly, and you would think this would be great for the small town. But as Branson's popularity grew, the chains across America were starting to take notice. And over time, these chains started to outnumber and overshadow all local businesses.
There's a Disney store? What the fuck is this? Like, I get a Nike store. It's like they sell Nike clothes, Nike shoes. What the fuck is a Disney store?
The community fabric began to change as these larger companies brought in outside employees, and the profits started flowing back to corporate headquarters.
And bro, even brick and mortar places are like starting to get hurt. Like the last time I went to a mall, it was like a year ago, and bro, I went in there on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, like some sort of like weekday to where you would think it would be booming. bro, it was like a fucking ghost town in there. People just simply don't even go to like brick and mortar stores. Well, maybe like not as much or whatever, but like I couldn't believe it. I mean, maybe like people will, I think people will just like go out for like food, like food, groceries, and like, you know, stuff that you just randomly need around the house. As far as like clothes go, I think, I don't know. Like I'm one to be fucking talking. I make every goddamn video in the same goddamn shirt. So like, I mean, to be fair, I buy like a lot of my clothes just like off Amazon. So I mean, I don't know what most people do in terms of like clothes and shit anymore. Like do they go out to the store, or do they just buy their shit online and they know like the general sizes that they need to wear? Like I understand like if you're getting like a custom thing, like you want to go to like a custom place and whatnot, but even for clothes, I would say a lot of the shit you get can like just easily be bought online. Car stuff, you probably just go to like a mechanic. Can't really do anything online. I mean, you kind of could, but like, you know, car wash, car maintenance, you have to go out somewhere or have like call someone to like come to you. What else? Yeah, I mean, just people like just don't really go out shopping.
Quarters rather than staying within the local economy. Local shops and restaurants that have been the community staples for decades found it increasingly impossible to compete with the pricing power of national chains. Many were forced to close their doors, and the entire social and cultural landscape of the town changed. Suddenly it was becoming a clone town, an exact replica of every other small town across America.
Oh,
McDonald's, dollar stores, giant highways. Community events that once centered around local happenings and traditional gatherings gave way to events aimed at just drawing tourists. The entire town's identity was numbed down, from a close-knit community to another clone town. And it's the same pattern for most towns across the states. And it's something that David Foster Wallace predicted in the book Infinite Jest, where he wrote of a future where eventually in America, year names are replaced by chain names. Instead of, say,
shit.
2024, for example.
Wait, Wallace is presenting a corporate America where even calendar years are auctioned off and renamed after the highest bidder, counting years such as 2003 or 2004. Wait, what? America will auction off and rename the year the highest bidder. Holy shit. There's no shot that that can actually become like a real thing.
It would be the year of the Whopper instead.
What? Time, which contains the year such as the year of the Whopper, year of the Tux medicated pad, year of the trial-sized Dove bar, year of dairy products from the American heartland, year of the Depend adult undergarment, YDAU. One of the most important years in the novel due to the fact that it is the year when most of the plot takes place, and the year of Glad, just to name a few. Glad the garbage bag is gonna buy a year? Bro. Then what are you gonna do for the date? So many things in life require you to know like the date. What are you supposed to put for the date? YOG? What? There's no shot. I think that's a little extreme.
I mean, is it any surprise that 1 in 8 Americans are now becoming alcoholics? Depression.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Like 1 in 8 are becoming alcoholics.
Anxieties at the highest levels ever
Well, I knew about this. Depression rates up, yeah.
recorded. I mean, despite all of America's technological advancements, all the new gadgets, the latest iPhones, the latest Starbucks flavors, the latest new Big Mac specials and rewards, nihilism is hanging in the air more than ever. The economic pressure is mounting, and people are becoming more and more isolated from their communities and one another by soulless chain stores being the icon of their towns. And so when you see your favorite chain or your local McDonald's raise its prices exponentially every
McDonald's menu prices have increased by over 100% during the last decade. A study. Yeah, fuck that shit, dude. Like, damn.
single year, keep to mind the words of Theodore Dalrymple, quote, "I deplore McDonald's disgusting products and despise the childish and garish decor of their canteens. They detract from the quality of our civilization. If someone were to tell me that children love these restaurants, I should reply, but that is precisely why it should be a criminal offense."
Yeah, because kids don't know better. 100%. Kids will like anything if you stick it in front of them and you say, oh yeah, you know, oh come to McDonald's, get a Happy Meal, get this like little red box with like a big old yellow smiley face on it with like the two golden arches, and you get like a little toy out of your favorite movie that just came out. And yeah, you're influencing kids. I mean, shit, I was probably fucking influenced by McDonald's. I loved McDonald's. Can't stand it really now. It's pretty dog shit, to be honest. Oh, that's it? Oh, dang. Oh man, that was a good ass video, dude. God dang. Yeah, man. I mean, shit's too expensive, man. I don't think it's gonna be going down anytime soon either. That's crazy. I don't know. I mean, if you could take at least one step to like bettering yourself, I would say learn how to cook. Learn how to start cooking your own shit, dude. As at least like a minimum, and just hone your skills over time. Man, that's crazy, dude. That was a good video though. I didn't like put all those like little things together until like I just seen that in the video. But yeah, great video. I love it, and I can't wait to see more. So that's pretty much it for me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.